You can study for free in Germany without paying tuition fee, contrary to what people think that whenever you want to study abroad, you have to have money. Okay, you can study in Germany for free. You can also get paid while you study in Germany. You can also get work, like you can also be working while you study. And in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the step-by-step process, how you can be able to get this admission, how you can be able to get a job while you study, and how you can be able to get your sponsors to actually get this job for you, because you're not the one that is going to be looking for these jobs. Your sponsor are going to be doing all of the work. And I'm going to also share with you how much you are going to get paid when you start to work. So all of this is something you can do from your home country, whether as an African or whether as a non-EU immigrant or resident. Okay, so there are different pathways you can actually use to study in Germany without paying tuition, but the one I'm going to be discussing with you today is the Ausbildung program. Now, this program basically is a program where sponsors are going to recruit people they want to sponsor to study in Germany and give them jobs, and also pay them monthly to take care of their living expenses, to take care of maybe one or two things they would need as a student. They also provide accommodation for the students. They also provide these jobs, and when you graduate from this school, or when you graduate from school, they automatically retain you in their organization, meaning you get a job instantly. So how can you go over to actually doing this process? But first of all, let me share with you the requirements that you will need as a non-immigrant, like a non-EU citizen, and also as an African. But before I get right into it, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, kindly do so by clicking the bell button below that says subscribe, because in this channel I make content that is going to help you to travel abroad and even to travel among the West African countries or African countries as a whole. So if there's something that you want to actually continue to listen to or to watch, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Do not forget to like this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. So quickly, the requirement that you need is your basic O-level certificate, like your standard secondary school leaving certificate. That's one thing you need. Another thing is that you have to be between the ages of 16 to 30. But even if you are above 30, you can still apply for this program, because there are different organizations and sponsors. Some of them don't even require age limits. Some of them don't even require your age, as long as you can actually work, or as long as you are willing to learn. Okay, they will take you. So age is not a problem. Another thing that you will need as a requirement is your German proficiency. Okay, so this is the one I feel like people will not want to do, but you need to learn the German language. Now, you don't have to learn it to a point where you are a master of it. You just have to know the basic way to communicate in German, because you would need it, because in your workspace there are going to be a need for it to communicate in German language. So you just have to know how to communicate in German language. So the next thing you are going to do, if you have all of these requirements, these are just the three things that you need. Okay, if you have this requirement, the next thing you are going to do is to go on to the site that I'm going to leave on the screen for you. I'm also going to take you through it right now so that we can do it together. Okay, you guys, so the site I'm going to be displaying on the screen is where you just want to type in your Google. So let me go to my device and show you how you are going to search for the sponsors, or how you are going to apply for this study and job at the same time. So whichever device that you are using, just go to Google Chrome and type Ausbildung.de, just like I said, or just type in the address that I left you before on the screen. And when you do that, it's going to open up the page for you to go ahead. At first, it's going to show you in German language, but don't worry, you don't have to worry. It's going to switch to English. It's going to allow you to translate to English. So this is the site, and when it opens like this, like I said, it's going to be in German, but don't worry, it's going to translate to English just like I did. It asked me if I want to translate to English, and I said translate. So when you do that, it says jobs in English. So you are going to just scroll down and look for the job that you are interested in, or that you have a flair to learn. Now this is like an apprenticeship scheme. This is like an apprenticeship program. They are going to train you in the field of study that you want to do, and at the end of the day you are going to be working in that position that you have been trained. Okay, so you want to do well to make sure you know the course that you want to study or the kind of job that you want to do before you go ahead to apply. So here you can see that there are a lot of applications, vacancies, and there are so many different kind of jobs here, or job role, that you can see. So from tourism to clerk, foreign language industry clerk, commercial assistant. They also have people in the medical field, like courses in the medical field. So there are 1,000 of vacant apprenticeship. You just have to scroll down to look for the one that you like, or that you want to do. So basically it's an apprenticeship scheme that they will train you for a period of time, and then they will give you a job. But for this period of time you will be paid, accommodation will be free, and everything. So I just want to give an example, or show you an example. I just clicked on one, and when you click on it, it's going to open up and show you what it entails, the requirements you need to actually do it. Just like I told you that it requires your high school leaving certificate. You can see here high school leaving certificate, and the training is going to be for 3 years depending on what the course is about. So let me open up this one for you so that you can see very well. This one says dual study course in business administration and digital commerce management. So if you open it, it's going to show you in German. Don't worry, it's going to switch to English. When it does, you are going to see everything that the course entails and what the sponsors actually want. So these are already companies that are actually putting up all of these adverts. Okay, they need people in this space, so that is why they are doing this. They will train you for free, pay your tuition fees, and then after you graduate you come and work for them. Okay, so this is the length, and I just want to show you how much they will pay you in a month if you are to study this particular course. I think this is business administration. So you can see that it is 1,100 euros that you will be paid. This is aside your free accommodation, aside your free job that you'll be working in their office, of course. Now you can see that this is 1,100 euros monthly allowance, or training allowance as they call it. So that's what they'll pay you every month when you study. So you just want to go ahead and look at the criteria, the benefits, and everything. Now you can even see that these people did not even put age, so to tell you that age is not actually a problem. So you can go ahead and look up for the ones that you want, drop in your applications, they will contact you. They also do like a test, they do virtual test, and you can apply for programs that is going to start a year before, or sorry, year before. Yes, like in 2024 now you can apply for program to start in 2025. So you can just go ahead and do what you want and apply. So after you must have applied for your preferred course to your organization, or to whoever you feel can sponsor you, or to whoever that is going to be your sponsor, the next thing you want to do is apply for your visa once you have your contracts. Because once you have been approved, once a sponsor have approved you, they are going to give you a contract. A contract is going to have the details of how long the school is going to take, like your studies is going to take. It normally takes between 2 years to 3 years depending on the course you want to study, and how much they are going to be paying you a month. It actually ranges from 900 euros to about 4,500 euros, depending on the course that you are studying, okay, or the course that you want to do. So the more difficult the course, or the more technical the course, or the more demanding the course is, then the more they are going to pay you. Okay, so once you've gotten a sponsor, the next thing you want to do is to apply for visa from your home country. So you want to go to a German embassy in your home country, or a German consulate in your home country, German consulate office in your home country. You can Google that to find out the German consulate or the German embassy where it's located in your home country, and then apply for your visa. Now, some of the requirements that you need to apply for your visa is: number one, the visa application form is what you need. Then number two, you need a valid passport. Number three, you need two recent passport photograph. Then number four, you need the training contract, which means the contract that the people that are sponsoring you, or the organization sponsoring you, gave you, where it entails how long you are going to work, if they are going to retain you after you work, how much they are going to be paying you to cover for your living expenses, how you are going to, like, your accommodation and everything is going to be in your work contract. So you want to make sure to read your work contract very well before you go ahead to sign it, so that you have everything inside, meaning you would not need proof of funds if you have everything. Okay, you guys, so that's why it's important. Then the next thing you will need is your educational certificate, which is your WAEC that I told you. The next thing you would need is your German test result. I'm going to leave it on the screen so that you will know the exact one to take. Then the next thing you will need is your health insurance. Okay, and then the next thing that you will need is your proof of funds. Now, this is why I told you to make sure that you read your contract very well, because your proof of funds is very, very important. Okay, in every embassy, if you are looking for visa, they will always require that you have proof of funds to be able to sustain yourself, whether as a student or as a worker going to that particular country. So this work contract is going to stand as your proof of funds, especially if it has everything that they require. You are going to be paid monthly, which is going to cater for your everyday needs. You are going to be given free accommodation, which is also one of the things they will ask you to bring, like proof of address or proof of accommodation is in your contract. It is going to also have your study period. Okay, and it's also going to have that you are going to have a job when you get there with the people that are sponsoring you. So all of these things are going to sum up to your proof of funds. Okay, that letter is actually going to sum up to your proof of funds, something that you can submit as your proof of funds. So with that, they would not ask you for an extra bank account or an extra money. Okay, so you can see that even as an African, you can actually study abroad without a dime. All you need is the money to normally do your logistics in your home countries before you leave, like for example your flight tickets, for example your visa application fee, for example transportation to get to the visa office, your to and fro, and just little logistics within your home country before you leave. But major money will not be spent by you, and some of the sponsors will even give you your money for flight. Okay, when you get to Germany, they will give you back your money for flight. So you can see that you can actually study in Germany for absolutely no fee, for absolutely free. Okay, if this video has been helpful to you, please let me know in the comment section. In my next video, I'm going to show you another way to actually study in Germany for free without paying any dime. Okay, if this video was helpful, let me know in the comments. If you have any question about this video, also leave it in the comment section. If you are going to be trying this out, also leave it in the comment section for me. Don't forget, age is not a barrier. Go ahead and look for sponsors. There are 1,001 sponsors there that can sponsor you, so many of them don't even really look out for age. So go ahead and apply if you have all of the requirements. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.